Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. So I started with the demo, what was it, a few weeks ago? And we'll be basically picking up where we left off on the demo itself, since it lets you carry over that save data. I'm excited to pick back up and see where we're going, because now we're at the full release. I've been waiting. So let's continue our journey with Reen and friends. Oh yeah, I got mine straight from This of America themselves, the site. So I got the special edition with the box and the steelbook case, hardcover art book, CD, the Mishi plush, which is Falcom's mascot, and some postcards actually.
Okay, all set. We said we'd walk to school together, and she just up and leaves while I'm still asleep. Dad, Mom, Ken, and Nana.
Look at all the Mishis.
Wish me luck. I'm gonna give it my all. I won't lose to any of these Imperials.
That was a really quick flash of an image.
Strike! Not bad. I simply need more experience. Despite all the battles we went through yesterday, he was never short of breath. The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School. It's impressive to be sure, but nothing compared to what Father Mueller and Uncle Zex can do. I suppose the Ashen Chevalier simply relies on the power of his divine knight.
Okay.
Oh. Good morning.
I tried to adjust volume so that
Good
the game
morning,
didn't seem
Dina.
too loud like it did
take
when
it
I was
you're
on the
headed out
demo.
as well?
Yeah.
So
Are you
let
all
me
done with your training?
let me know how the volume is. I try not to talk too much during the cutscenes anyway, but if so, I feel like whatever I'm saying should probably be heard. So let me know if I'm too loud or if the game is too loud or,
It's pretty impressive how you
or
do all
whatever.
that every single day.
Well, it's something I've been doing from a very young age, so it's just part of my morning routine.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry about before.
Huh?
You know, when I slapped you I know it wasn't your fault, and
Oh, she apologizes for it.
I shouldn't have gotten so angry. It was childish of me.
Ah, that. I'd like to apologize too. But have you been wanting to say that for the past 2 weeks? Considering how much you dislike Erebonians, it's very thoughtful of you.
I don't dislike the people here. Yeah, I've got my problems with the country, but this is between people. When I mess up, I make sure I apologize. Especially considering what I said about your swords. I mean, you practice every day, and...
Ah, right.
And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
Don't worry about that. Besides, like I said, my training is just part of my morning routine. Out of curiosity, is everyone from Crossbell like you?
Huh? Like me how?
Oh, I don't mean to offend. Very straightforward and good-hearted. Probably the type to be easily tricked.
Hey! Wanna run that by me again?
Like I said, I don't mean to offend. I'm glad to have a classmate like you whom I can trust. Though I don't know if I can trust your skills just yet.
You're a real piece of work. Well, let's start over. Glad to be your classmate, Kurt.
Hello, you two. Good morning.
Sounds like Altina.
Altina? I thought you left for school already.
I received a routine status call early this morning. I didn't want to wake you, so I took it in the study room. If I disturbed you as I was leaving, I apologize.
No, I was out like a light. But wait, what do you mean, routine status call?
Sorry, that is confidential.
Well, in any event, it's nearly time to head to class. We're all in the same class anyway, so why don't we walk together?
I do not mind, but I believe the correct term for my presence would be a third wheel. Judging by what I've seen, your relationship has progressed.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that
Our
was...
relationship? What? No, that's not what's going on.
She certainly words things in a distinct way.
Leaves is such a nice place. I can't get enough of this homey atmosphere. It's so peaceful and laid back. And it's got some great shops.
Agreed. It's a good halfway point between rural and urban. We're just the right distance away from Heimdall.
The previous owners of this land were a noble family. After they lost ownership of it, the government attempted to convert it into a resort. However, that plan fell through. It's said the half-finished buildings from that were used to create the campus.
Well, you sure do know a lot.
I suppose that explains why the branch campus is so large.
All that aside, I didn't think the Empire's military academies would be this tough. I get combat training and practical exams, but math, history, even art? Isn't this workload way beyond what you'd have at a regular high school?
Well, here in Erebonia, the pen and the sword are both held in high regard. Especially at Thor's. It's a prestigious traditional school founded by our most notable emperor. That legacy won't change simply because this is a branch campus.
However, it seems the main campus has changed significantly this year.
Yeah, thanks to the prince.
Yes.
Huh? I don't get what you guys are talking about, but looks like we're gonna have to give it 110% here. Let's kick all the other classes' butts.
Well, if you say so. However, most of our lessons are held with the other two classes anyway.
Homeroom is the only one we have without them.
Oh, right. I guess it makes sense given the small number of students, but that means class 7.
Well, well. If it ain't the chosen ones strutting off to class together.
Sounds like Ash.
You're...
I think he's in class 8.
Good morning. Is there something we can help you with?
Nope, not a thing. Just wanted to get a little peek at the class taught by the hero of Erebonia. Class 7, huh? I'm sure the view is just great from up on that pedestal of yours.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're being treated the same as any other students.
Yeah, it's not like things are going to be different for us just because our instructor's famous.
Oh yeah? Then why'd they go out of their way to make such a small class? A little kid who's clearly too young to be here. Some rich pretty boy with fancy hair. Oh, and a loud, unruly foreigner from some sob story country. Oops, my bad. Not a foreigner anymore, huh?
All right, we understand. You're a tough guy, but that's quite enough. If you have more to say, I'd be happy to talk with you further after school.
Not bad. You've got more spine than I gave you credit for. But the one I've got business with is...
I'm so happy to see everyone getting along.
Oh,
I think what was her name? Like Muse
She's
or
from
something
class
like that?
9, military finance.
Good morning to you all. The weather is just splendid, isn't it? But if you spend too much time out here chatting, the bell will ring before you know it.
True.
you all done messing with us?
Me? I'm not here to mess with you. Well then, see you around.
I think he was waiting for rain.
I hope you all have a lovely day. I'll see you again for the classes we have together.
What's that blonde guy's problem? I can't believe they let some punk like him into a military academy.
He obviously had some issue with those of us in Class 7. No, not us exactly, but...
Oh, shoot!
We better hurry, or we'll be late to...
You're right. Let's get moving.
Whew. Hard to believe it's been 2 weeks already.
It warms my heart to see all the students trying their best. The classwork here is much more difficult than at the main campus, so I'm sure it's tough on them.
Yeah. Then on top of that, training exercises were added onto their curriculum. We didn't have anything like that at the main campus. Thor's branch campus. I think I'm starting to understand what the government's trying to do here.
Oh, but I don't think that's the only reason for this place.
Mm-hmm.
In keeping with Thor's tradition, we'll also have those days to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a relief for them. I'll tell my students about them after school, alongside the club announcement.
Got it. Thanks for taking care of that. Well then, Instructor Reen, let's give it our all today.
Hey, that was my title for the first episode.
Likewise, Instructor Toa.
I love these two's relationship. If you haven't realized from my playthrough of 1 and 2. First period.
This is the formula. You will need it when calculating trajectory. Make sure you commit it to memory.
This is known as Gross Domestic Product, or GDP for short. By the way, the GDP of the Empire of Erebonia rose 42% last year compared to 2 years ago.
Today's task is walking. Sounds easy, right? Well, let me tell you, it won't be.
Walking.
It'll be marching, so I need to see perfect posture and formation while armed. Even combat tactics got worn out by this.
Interesting. Like, lift. Gonna march to the beat.
The War of the Lions. Said to be the largest turning point in the history of the Empire. The end of this war brought us to our modern era.
Oh, I forgot he's teaching
Today,
history.
we'll be looking into the events leading up to the war that caused it to develop the way it did.
explains it, it's actually pretty easy to understand.
An interesting perspective.
Oh, I see. I'm actually learning a lot.
He's so dashing.
Alright, she was that character. Look like that's it for today. How'd you guys hold up? I'm tired. I was prepared for the coursework to be difficult, but even so. Aren't you just piling more work on us just as we're getting used to the... Oh. Okay. Alright. That's one. Gonna just, two to the pace. And this is patch 0.1, by the way, so I'm pretty sure that includes the day 1 patch. Not yet, but I may end up needing to do just that. The curriculum here is at the branch campus. It is pretty diverse. It'd probably be a good idea to prepare yourselves for even more work down the road. Hold up. Let me adjust something real quick. I hope that helps a little bit. Apparently, this, I need to work on the cooling of this PlayStation because it kicked up. Ugh, if only there weren't so many lectures. Energy consumption greater than expected. Sheesh. Tomorrow's a free day, is it not? That's right. In fact, I was just about to explain. Alright, the entrance guide mentioned that, didn't it? How is it different than a normal day off? Think of a free day as normal school days, but without any classes. On free days, you can study, train, or pursue one of your hobbies. If you get permission beforehand, you can even go visit Heimdallr for the day. Wow, that's a lot more freedom than I expected. I figured it was going to be some rest day with a ton of rules and restrictions. That doesn't sound too bad, though. Well, it's just one of the things that make Thors Thors. However, though you're generally free to choose what you do, there's one mandatory task tomorrow. You'll need to choose a club to join. Really? A club? I hadn't thought there would be clubs at a school that was only just funded. It was a requirement from the principal herself. She said as long as we're using the Thor's name, student clubs are a must. You'll be allowed to apply for a club as long as you have at least 2 members. We'll also see about getting your club the proper equipment. Oh, and any students who don't join a club will be put on the student council, where they'll work directly under the principal. It sounds dangerous. What is it with this place? Everyone here is too over the top. So we're being forced to choose then. We have until tomorrow, correct? Right. I recommend you start thinking about it after school today. If you need any advice, feel free to talk with any of the faculty members. Remember, we're here to help you. Understood. I'd prefer just having you assign me a club. Also, regarding the new course at the end of the week. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Panzer Soldat training? That's right. The training units have arrived at the hangar. You'll be joining the combat tactics students for basic maneuvering lessons. After that, we'll discuss the special lessons. The first of which will take place this weekend. Okay. Seems the PlayStation is adequately cooled down. Sorry if you hear any bumping. As I readjust this. Okay. The special lessons, I was curious about those. There's likely no point in us asking about them now, is there? Sorry, but not even us instructors have been filled in on it. Anyway, focus on tomorrow for now. Think of it as a day to spread your wings and lift your spirits. That concludes homeroom. Okay, how do I turn off high-speed mode? Okay, well, that was not what I was trying to do. Alright, scene over, guys. Because I just realized high speed mode was on and I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off. I don't even know how I got on. Okay, don't push. Can you lead us out of class? Standing about. Okay, same thing as usual. How do you turn this off? Oh. Okay. I figured it out. Well, tomorrow is a free day. It's essentially a free day for us faculty members as well. However, I'd like you all to join a briefing at 3 p.m. A briefing? It's starting to sound real military in here all of a sudden. Is it perhaps about... That's correct. The special lessons that will be held next weekend. I see. And that's the only info we're getting for now, eh? If it's this top secret, I'm guessing it's gotta be bigger than even soldier Panzer soldat training. I said that backwards. All of the students will be joining in for these lessons, correct? Correct. Without exception. All students and teachers from classes 7 through... I think that's 9. Yeah. Yeah, that's 9. I sometimes confuse those to that level of Roman numeral. Will participate. Please report at 3 p.m. tomorrow to the tactical conference room in the main building. And that is all for now. Jeez, he's a picture-perfect model of a hard RMP guy. That's for sure. The way I hear it, things are only gonna get more army flavored around here. Yeah, seems that way to me. That keep place, the Panzer Soldats, and that freight train. For a branch campus, this place is far too well equipped to just be some throwaway pawn. Yeah, that's true. I know the main campus was renovated as well, but I wouldn't be surprised to hear that just as much Mira was spent here. What bothers me though is, where is it all coming from? And if they're dropping that much cash here, what are they expecting in return from us? Man, what have I gotten myself into? Get me out of this crazy place. Instructor Randolph? Well, I mean, we can't really stop you from leaving, but... Come on now, I'm just kidding around. I'm not gonna just drop my responsibilities like that. And besides, the kids in combat tactics seem like they're gonna be a fun group to work with. Anyway, I think I'll head out now. Let's both go check up on the kids. See if they need help with their big club decision. Yeah, got it. Well, see you later. Can't help but feel like there's a wall between us. Really? I don't get that impression. He's easy to talk with and he seems to care for his students. No, he's definitely a great instructor. It's just, a year ago, I fought against one of his comrades. Right, Lloyd. So I don't imagine he's got a very high opinion of me. And honestly, I can't really blame him. Green? Anyway, I'll go check in on the students and head back to the dorm for the day. I'm sure picking a club on such short notice isn't going to be easy for them. Yeah, good point. I've said it before, but let's both keep doing our best. I think I need to take a look at my PlayStation's thermal paste. Now then, school's done for the day. It's got a different feel to it than when I was a student. Kind of refreshing. Maybe I'll just walk around the campus to get a feel for it. I can chat with some of the students while I'm at it. And if they got any problems or need advice, maybe I can help them out. I should talk with the principal, and I should also talk with the principal and other faculty members. You can now view the character tab in your notebook. The character tab lets you read profiles and additional information on certain characters you've met. Additional information can be added to their profile through specific conversations, events, etc. The quick travel menu is now available. Open the quick travel menu with the square button and select the location you visited before to instantly return there. The quick travel menu will also display the locations of key events and your comrades. Press square to access the quick travel menu and move wherever you want. That's a character location and a key event location. And key event, quest event, bonding event, and other event. Occasionally you will see event markers displayed on characters and places. These show that an event will take place there. Woo! What move Reen. Now we just tour the campus. Seems to be something around here, but that's upstairs it looks like. Oh, Toa. Alright, all done here? What are you up to here, Toa? Oh, I'm just doing a routine check on all our school supplies. We don't have a clerk, so I just take care of it on the weekends. All by yourself? She's just as capable as ever. Alright, I didn't realize. Let me help you. It's fine. I'm already about halfway done. It seems like we've got all the supplies we could ask for, but nowhere near enough manpower. True, we don't even have anyone in charge of the nurse's office. Between the upcoming Panzer Soldat training and the special lessons, we're definitely going to need someone on call. I suppose we'll just have to take turns for the time being. I know a little bit of first aid, but... well, don't push yourself too much. If there's anything I can help you with, just let me know, okay? Thanks, Reen. Oh, there's something I could use your help with, come to think of it. Here. Oh, the student notebooks. This again. Oh, these are the student notebooks for Class 7? Yeah. They were just finished today. Sorry it took so long. Could I get you to hand these out? Yeah, of course. Out of curiosity, why did Class 7's notebooks take so long? I thought Major Michael was supposed to be in charge of preparing these. Well, I asked him about that, and the upcoming special lessons seem to be different for each class. So each class has slightly different notebooks based on the curriculum. Class 7's notebooks were just pushed back because it has the least people in it. I see. Well, I'll go hand these out. What are these special lessons all about? Sorry for adding to your workload. No, as their homeroom teacher, I'm the one who's supposed to pass these out. Actually, this takes you back to when we were students. You're right, this is kind of nostalgic. Well then, thanks for your help, Reen. Just leave it to me. I hope they're still on campus. I guess I'll take a look around. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check the thermal paste. The fan kicks in that much. It's usually because the thermal paste is starting to dry out. I'm not gonna be able to do that until after work tomorrow, cause I'll need my tools, which I left at the shop. Oh, Tina, what are you doing here? I thought you went right back to the dorm after class. Why are you here alone? Regarding tomorrow's mission during the free day, I've reached a progress block on my investigation. Huh? Are you talking about choosing a club? I attempted to reference documents in the library on the matter, however, that only proved to increase the possible choices. Instructor Reen, please tell me what to choose. Sorry, Altina, I can't. Because only you can figure out what you want to do. Me? Let's make this homework. You've got all day tomorrow to decide too. You can ask the other students their opinions if you need to. I can give you advice too, of course. But in the end, you need to decide on your own. Liam Soleus. I do not understand the purpose, but if this is an order, then so be it. I will excuse myself now. Oh, Tina, hey! Was she pouting just now? Oh, yeah. I hope no one in town spots her riding that thing. Oops, I forgot to hand over her student notebook. Oh well, guess I'll head back too. 100%. Shoot. There's the gymnasium, the school first floor, the hangar, that's gotta be Valimar. That's...
This one's on me.
Wow, thank you so much.
If I remember right though, he is a bracer, right? You're the best, Randy. Oh, sorry. Guess I should start calling you instructor, huh? Outside of class or training, just Randy is fine. Any ideas for your club? I can't remember. I didn't really, I haven't played that one because it wasn't translated. I could have played the self-translation, but it's not the same thing. So until they decide they want to send that one west and translate it, we're just gonna work with what we got. I know some basics. I'm hoping to choose a club that'll let me move my body. Not a bad idea. I feel like that'd really suit you. I mean, let's be honest, you wouldn't really fit in with a club that makes you use your head. What do you mean by that? Gina and Instructor Randolph? Hey Schwarzer, you here for a drink too? Huh? I'm just looking around before going home. I've returned you two talking. How do you know each other? Don't worry, it's not some sordid, forbidden relationship. Of course it isn't. Why would you even say that? Randy, I mean Instructor Randolph and I go way back. He really helped me out when I was at the Crossbell Police Academy. The police academy, huh? Yeah, she's like a little sister to me. And who'd have guessed we'd have ourselves a little reunion here of all places. Small world, huh? I knew they were both from Crossbell, so I thought maybe. In that case, maybe Juna knows him too. Man, I wish you were my instructor, Randy. But no, I had to end up with this guy. Well, sorry for bothering you. I'll get going now. I guess I'll give her her student notebook later. There's a better way to put that, but I'm not gonna focus on it. Oh, if you need some help figuring out what club to join, feel free to ask me. Even if I'm not your first pick as a for-home instructor, I might be able to help out. Oh. Fine. If I get desperate, I'll ask you. I'm sure there's a reason you ended up as her instructor. Teach her well, you hear me? Got it. Now then. You could just hand people their book. With Altina, you just forgot. It's nice to see you, Instructor Reed. You're Dina, right? Thank you for always making food for everyone. Your family runs a tavern in Leaves, right? Yes, I'm Barney's daughter. I saw some help wanted ads, so I decided to come help. Everyone is so nice. I'm having a great time here. I'm glad to hear it. Instructor Reen, I see you around here a lot during lunch, but what do you do for dinner? They make food at the dorms. If I can make it in time, I have that. But if I'm late, I'll cook something for myself. I see, so you can cook too. Though it can be troublesome at times. I always end up making the same thing. With all those recipes that we got you? That's not good in terms of nutritional balance. I know. Would you like this? The recipe book. Alright, nice excuse to give us another one. These are recipes for the foods that the cafeteria recommends. We obtained a recipe for chunky potato salad and 3 sets of ingredients. Ingredients too? Thank you. You didn't have to do all this. It's no problem. Where would this school be without its instructors? Plus, it would make me really happy if you got inspired to cook more. Understood. I'll do my best. If you have a recipe and ingredients, you can cook food. You can learn recipes by trying dishes at restaurants. You can also learn them from recipe books. When certain characters make a dish, they make a unique dish that is different from the recipe. Depending on what dish you have them cook, they may also end up making superb food or even somewhat downright peculiar. Be sure to experiment with new party members. Pretty sure the peculiar foods can be used as they either have bad things or they can just straight up be so bad you just use them on the enemies. Okay, you can use recipes and ingredients to make foods by pressing the right side of that. I figured the left side is how you turn on this stupid mode. To be fair, it's probably better, but it seems like it's too fast on the PlayStation. And selecting recipes. Everything else is pretty much regular. Very likely to produce a unique dish, the one with the crown. Very likely to produce a superb dish, which is one of the best. Reasonably likely to produce a superb dish, and then, you know, average and bad. Where's the gymnasium so I can get over there? No, there's the map. Ah, there it is. Okay, that's how I get that. Yeah, you see what I mean? It throws me off because I'm like, high speed mode is... Oof. Because you can still run, and then when you're running and you turn on high speed mode, you're just zooming across the whole everything. I can't even control him at that point. That's the art room. That means it's not here. Is there a lower level? It's probably... Yeah. Oh, yep. It's almost time to call it a day. I trust things went smoothly for you today. Looks like you have a good grasp on this whole teaching thing. Nah, I wouldn't say that. Every day I'm reminded of just how much more I have left to learn. And just like the students, I have to keep learning and improving myself all the time. Oh, so humble. You look like you want to say something, though. There's no need to hold back on my account. I'm still having trouble wrapping my head around it. The Golden Rakasha herself, here. Do you find it funny, too? Seeing me in such a mundane place as this after everything I've done? And to be honest, I've been feeling weaker ever since we lost the Civil War. Though I was somehow able to accomplish my role as the Autumn. The Northern War. Our invasion of the autonomous state just north of the Empire, Northumbria. It was a war of retaliation against the Northern Jaegers who were based there. We were all called upon by the government. You were there too, if I recall. Yes, although Valimar and I weren't put on the front lines. Honestly, I don't think we could even call what happened there a war. You and Brigadier General Wallace commanding the provincial army, equipped with the most advanced Panzer soldiers available. The assault in conjunction with the tank units was relentless, and Northumbria followed the same fate as Crossbell. The same, but not quite. It would be more accurate to say it was driven to the same fate by our dear Chancellor's design. In any event, that battle was a good turning point for me. The provincial army was falling apart after the Civil War, but thanks to the Northern Campaign, we were able to salvage it. As the countess of my family, I had planned to leave the army to Wallace, find myself a husband, and pop out some heirs. But then for some reason, I was called to be the principal here. Fate is an intriguing thing indeed. For some reason, huh? In any event. Tomorrow will be our school's first free day. Relax and stretch your legs a bit, but be sure to help our students out with their club decisions. Right, understood. Oh, and as I said, those students who don't join up a club tomorrow will be forced into the student council. If they end up being too many, I'm putting you in charge of them all. I'll do my best to avoid that happening. Oh, wow. Ooh, what fresh, lush grass. And look, it's that soft, fertile soil. Ah, the wonderful bounties one can find in this land called leaves. That guy's from Combat Tactics. He seems quite odd.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting voice acting. Oh, well, it's Instructor Schwarzer. I wasn't expecting you. Are you perhaps also looking for ingredients? Ingredients? Oh yeah, I suppose those the wild grass that grows here is technically edible. Oh, you're pretty knowledgeable. Not really. That's just something Master taught me during mountaineering training. Ah, hold on. I get the feeling we've got some big juicy locusts buzzing around. Oh God. Thank you, yawn mid-sentence. Buzzing about around here. Let me just come right out and say it. How do you feel like eating insects, Instructor Reen? I'll whip some up for you next time. My treat. You gotta try them at least once. Eating insects? Master once told me that some people eat simmer locusts, but I guess you can't just turn down a student. Yeah, sure. Next time I get the chance. Haha, brilliant. He won't regret it. Well, okay. And this is where we do this. Get as far away from him as possible. Very fast. I'm kidding. Okay, how do we get over there? Is this, shoot. Where am I? Well, that's the clubhouse. I was looking for the gym. Can I find the gym? Gymnasium. Gymnasium would be very nice. Training hall. The door's unlocked. Is someone in here? Why would the training hall be locked in the first place? No, I guess this is good enough. Sure. Whew. Impressive stuff. Instructor Schwarzer, what are you doing here? Just passing by. It's pretty exciting to see the Vander dual blade style in person. Just a pale imitation. I'm nowhere near my father and brother. There's still much for me to learn. I know you train in your dorm, but I'm still kind of surprised to find you here after school hours. Or does this mean you're one of the lucky students who decided on a club to join? No, not yet, I'm afraid. Though to be frank, club strikes me as a waste of valuable time. Time I would rather use to better myself. How's that? I'm here to become a better swordsman, not to distract myself with extracurriculars. And every hour I spend engaging in club activities is an hour of training lost. if I really must join a club, I'd like to join whatever takes the least amount of time and energy. Huh, that's one way to look at it. Very stoic, serious way. But trust me, joining a club is hardly a waste of time. It might even make you a better swordsman. How do you mean? I saw it happen to a friend of mine. Alright, Laura and her just absurd swimming skills. Same with Fee. She spends her time in clubs that improve her swordsman in more ways than one. Take the time to find a club that will help you grow. Really think about it. I'm not going to force you to join one or anything, but if you need some guidance, I'm here. Understood. Thank you for the advice. Now, may I continue training? Alright, yeah, sorry to interrupt. I can give him his student notebook back at the dorm. Alright, what else is there to tour? I'm trying to find the other areas where I can, like... Okay, there's the hangar, which seems the best way to get there is going to be from the field. It's over here. This is probably where Valimar is. Or the Panzer Soldats, or both, honestly. I see. So Panzer Soldat's hangar is part of the research building. I see Professor Skimmett. I have no idea how to say his name properly. And Valimar at the far end. Then lined up along the wall are... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh. Ow. I made a mess. Are you okay? Wait, you're... Oh, Instructor Schwarzer. Thank you so much for helping pick everything up. Nah, don't mention it. We haven't talked since we met on the train, have we? Oh, you're right.
My name's Tita Russell. I'm in Class 9, Military Finance. Nice to meet you again, Instructor Schwarzer.
Trails in the Sky. Likewise. You helped navigate us through the keep the other day, right? Oh, I'm sorry you all had to be dropped into a place like that. No need to apologize. That was definitely the professor's fault. You've been here 2 weeks now. Are you getting used to life in Bonilla yet? Yes, very much so. All of my classmates are so nice too. Right now, I'm prepping the Panzer Soldats for the training exercise. Oh, is that so? Well, thanks for working on that so soon. Huh. Oh, it's no problem at all. I've been looking forward to seeing the Empire's famous humanoid weapons. And now that I can finally get a good look at them, I'm blown away by how amazing the technology is. ZCF was also researching bipedal machinery, but the Soldats' design philosophy is so different, it's really eye-opening. ZCF stands for Zes's Central Factory, right? It's a famous workshop in Liberal, if I recall correctly. I remember you're from Liberal, but how are you related to the ZCF somehow? Wait, they say, are you? Oh yeah, are you related? You could say that, yes. It's because I'm involved with them that I was able to become an exchange student here. Huh, involved with them, if that's how you want to put it. How much longer will I need to wait for my blueprints and tools? Oh, sorry. What you said before, what did you mean by that, Professor Skimmett? Just that the responsibility of looking after her was forced on me? By one of my fellow disciples? Wait, fellow disciples? That means... I knew the name Russell sounded familiar. That's right, Professor Russell is my grandfather. But I'm still just an apprentice myself. Well, let's see. Let us use this opportunity to see your abilities improve. Yeah, your ability to improvise. Okay, I had to stop. I had to stop and take a double take for a second. Huh? Sorcerer, do you have the sepith you got from the operation test the other day? Give it to this girl and have her make a quartz with it. That's so sudden. Don't you think she needs to get ready first? It's okay, I got this. As a technician, I need to have these kinds of support skills. Are you sure? There you go. Yes, of course. Alright. At factories, you can use sepith to synthesize core. Synthesize. Requires sepith. If you don't have enough, the number will be red. Easy enough. Sepith is dropped by monsters, so if you're short, get out there and fight more battles. Make any quartz at the workshop. You can use the workshop by talking to Tita and select Modify Orpiment. Can we? Okay.
Yes!
Let's see. Crest is for defense. Need a shot, basic attack. Don't get me wrong, I'm one of those that like to heal. Shieldbreaker is defense down. That's defense boost. Break damage plus 20%. I'll take a break 1. A chance to have another one that's 20. Fortunately not. I'll take an analysis too. This reminds me of my old build with Rain. Impede. I don't know if hit's gonna be as important in this one as it was in the other one. I will take cast though. I'm sure I'm sure action, like speed and stuff, is gonna be important still. And I will take I'll take an airstrike. I didn't mean to do that. Not enough for impassion. I will hold off on that one because I want to get impassion. Yes, Instructor Rain. Ha, thanks. The way she acts reminds me of George. Looks like only bare minimum of preparations have been completed. Enough time has been wasted on useless talk. Get back to the maintenance work, disciple candidate. Yes, goodbye now. Yeah, goodbye. Professor A. Russell. Like Professor Skimmett, one of the Professor Epstein's 3 disciples. I'd heard the name before, but she's his granddaughter, huh? Professor Skimmett's disciples candidate. Huh, she's gonna have a hard time. Anyway, we have 4 of the latest Panzer sold-out models here. While I'm here, better go talk to Valimar. I figured. I thought that's what we were doing the first time anyway. You can now select open slot and remodel weapon at the workshop. Okay, there goes my headphones. At factory, you can use sepith to unlock slots in your party's orbits. Same thing, if you don't have enough, they'll be red. The farther the slot is from the orbit center, the larger the max EP increase. Alright, you get EP and stuff when you unlock slots this time. And customization will become available as the story progresses. Oh. You can use U materials to customize your weapons and cards. I remember those. U materials were annoying to gather. Additionally, you can select exchange to trade the sepith mass you obtain throughout the game for Mira money. You can trade the sepith in at workshops, but it can also be used to create quartz and open slots. So do so wisely. The sepith mass is only good for trading for Mira, so make sure you do so whenever you're short on Mira. Oh, guess it's time to leave campus. I got nothing else to do. I suppose I could head back to the dorm. Once you finish with your after-school patrols, you can return to the dorm from the main gate. I didn't talk to Balamar. Yo, Balamar. Reed. Our class is done for the day? Yeah, somehow. My students all have their quirks, but I guess that just makes teaching them all the more fun. Haha, I'm glad to hear it. Please be sure you're able to rest. It would be a waste if you push yourself to the point of exhaustion. I got it. I'll be sure to get some rest in. Thanks, Valamar. By the way, Monsieur Candidate Tita is overworking herself. For some time now, she's been handling all the maintenance around here herself. She's likely to exhaust herself if she continues like this. It would be nice to have another Monsieur Candidate help her out. I see. I'll keep that in mind. You can blame Professor Skimmett for that. Is there another shop? Is that a vending machine? Ooh, canned juice. Do I have any money? 1,000 mirror. I'm gonna save that for gear. Cause I have to go and farm to get more of that. Almost out of the tutorial-ish section, I guess. And once we start getting our first mission, it should start to really speed up. It's almost time to leave campus. I haven't talked with all the students here yet, but maybe I'll head back to the dorm anyway. I haven't found the other students, so I'll go back to the dorm.
Well, if it ain't Instructor Schwarzer.
He's from combat tactics.
Seeing you work so hard's really inspirational, you know?
Ash Carbide.
Ash Carbide. I'm in class.
Carbide.
Combat
Okay.
tactics. Looked like you were really going out of your way to help all us students. You're just a stand-up guy, ain't you? Guess I should have expected that from you. After all, you are a national hero, Ashen Chevalier.
I'm just a new instructor who's fresh out of school himself. I've heard about you from Instructor Randolph. Sounds like you've got some pretty impressive skills. It's good to meet you, Ash. I'm sure I'll see you in some of my classes and during training exercises.
Yeah, sure thing. By the way, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. How's it feel? Flying around in your big gray doll, being the government's lapdog?
Pardon me.
One of the girls from military finance.
Her again.
Hello, Ash from Class 8, Instructor Reen. You two seem to be having so much fun chatting, I couldn't help wanting to join in.
I was just about to leave. I'm looking forward to Panzer Soldat training next week. How about you?
What does he mean by that?
Oh dear. Did I interrupt something?
Oh, no, not at all. You're from military finance, right?
Yep, I think I was right on the name.
That's right. I'm Muse Egret from Class 9. Do you remember me? I'm in your 4th period history lessons.
Yeah, I remember. I've heard about you from Instructor Toa, too. We're not that far into the school year, but it's already clear you're an outstanding student.
You're making me blush. To tell the truth, I've heard rumors about you as well, Instructor. I've always thought it would make me so happy if I could get to know you better.
I see. Well, I'd recommend taking those rumors with a grain of salt.
Oh, I don't mean all that gossip about the Ashen Chevalier. The rumors I've heard are about the old Class 7, your sister, and even the princess.
What?
Well, I should be going now. Good day, Instructor Reen. I hope we have a lovely school year together.
Ash Carbide. Bide. from combat tactics and Musée Igret of military finance. Between those two and class 7, this is going to be quite a year. Alright, some water would help immensely. Oh, look at Rain. We're 2 weeks in now. History and combat training classes have been going well. But next week, we have Panzer Soldat training and the special lessons. I should be all set for today, but I'd better go over everything again tomorrow just in case. Those three are probably back at the dorm by now. I couldn't get their notebooks to them at school, so I should at least try to hand them over by the end of the day. I should also help out any students struggling to find a club. About branch campus enhancement. Deepening your bond with other faculty members can increase the branch campus enhancement rating. In fact, there are hidden events this very evening that will increase the enhancement rating. Oh. Enhance the branch campus facilities through requests and conversations with faculty members. Ways to enhance dorm house events, faculty quests. When you've raised the enhancement rating enough, the academy grade will increase. So the next time you report a quest, you'll get valuable items and as a reward for ranking up. Is it like us when we're finishing those quests and stuff? So it's like I'll have to like make sure I move around and stuff. I keep doing that because I'm looking to reach the map. Sub event. This is Principal Lee Gwyn's room. I talked to her after school, so there's no need to pester her now. Swizzer, is that you? If you're just going to stand there, you might as well come in. You got me. I suppose no use in trying to hide from the golden rocketship. Jesus, big room. Wow, it's so much bigger in here than the other rooms. Though considering this is the Countess room, I'm actually a little surprised how Spartan it is in here. A noble of Erebonia should be stalwart and vigilant. Any more luxury than this and I'd go soft. In fact, it's my opinion the main campus dorms are a bit too luxurious. Though I hear they are reviewing how they sort out the dormitories over there. Yeah, I've heard that too. Principal, are you? Yes, I suppose I never told you, but I too am a graduate from Thor's main campus, so that makes us fellow alumni? Alumni? Okay. Seriously? So many big names that graduated from Thor's. Major Claire, Prince Oliver, and even him. Seeing as you're my dear little junior alumnus? Whatever. Feel free to come visit me anytime. Thanks. Alright, let's see. There was a second one, wasn't there? Looks like this one is downstairs. This one should be like here. This is Kurt's room. I think he's rooming with a kid from class 8. Coming, just a sec. Oh, Instructor Sorzer. Ah, you're Sydney, right? Is Kurt in? Yeah, he just got back a few minutes ago. Hey, Sport, you got a guest. How about we don't make that my nickname? I'm coming. It's rather late. Did you need something? Actually, you're the one who needs something. I wanted to make sure you got this by the end of the day. Reading handed Kurt his student notebook. Oh yes, I remember hearing Class 7 student notebooks were late. Thank you very much, but I do have to wonder, why didn't you just give us these when we were still on campus? Sorry, I had some trouble finding the time earlier. But, did you just get back now? Were you training the whole time? It's great you're such a hard worker, but be sure not to overexert yourself. No need to worry, I know my limits. If anyone needs that advice, it's you, Instructor. I understand you're busy, but you'd be well served taking some time to hone your 8 leaves, 1 blade techniques. Thanks for the advice. You're absolutely right. I do need to make some time for it. Sorry to bother you so late. I hope your free day tomorrow treats you well. Yes, good night. Next up are Juna and Altina. Their room should be over that way. I guess I'll head over. I think they're roomies together, right? I'm gonna check this event just in case the game... Oh. Okay, fine. I was going to check the other event in case it ended, but I guess I'm safe. I guess this is okay. Hope they aren't too lonely without me. Gina, Altina, you in? Huh? Be right there. Oh, Altina's not here. I wanted to talk to both of you. She went off downstairs earlier. Did you need something? Right, I need to give you this. Green handed Juna her student notebook. Oh yeah, I heard we'd be getting hours late. But couldn't you have just given them to us tomorrow at school? I mean, isn't it kind of sleazy for a male teacher to be dropping in on his female student's room in the middle of the night? Well, I figured since tomorrow's a free day, it would be better for you all to get these today, but when you put it like that, maybe I should have waited. Were you in the middle of writing something? I'm sorry to interrupt. Huh? How did you... I was just going over my notes for today. I'm not gonna lose to some Erebonian when it comes to studying. Huh. Well, glad to see you're so serious about school. I'm sure tomorrow will be busy for you, but be sure to give it everything you've got. I don't need a reminder. I give everything my all. Did you need me to give Altina her notebook too? No, that's okay. This is my job. I'll go give it to her myself. Thanks, and sorry to disturb you. Good night, Juna. Thanks for taking the time to bring it to me. See you tomorrow. Huh. She's actually very considerate. Anyway, Altina's the final one. She should be on the first floor, but I suppose I'll go look for her. Oh yeah, this is what the men's bath is. It's pretty spacious considering it's split between boys and girls. I have some time now, so maybe I'll wash up a bit. It's a sub-event, we might as well. Let's knock out all this tourist stuff so that way, like, on the next episode we can really start trying to make a little bit of progress in here. Maybe get a little bit of freedom so we can, like, fight and, you know, test out the battle system a little bit more in depth than this one. You know, progress. Man, this is pretty luxurious. But I guess this is just heated well water, as opposed to the natural hot springs in Ymir. Oh, as opposed. Even so, I would never have guessed the dorm would have such a nice bath. Agreed. Oh, Instructor Randolph. Hey, Sorzer. Hope I'm not bothering you. That's no problem. Well, he's pretty well built. brand spanking new campus, dorms in a mansion, fancy baths. Bonilla is one ritzy place for sure. Well, I think the ranch campus here is a bit of an exception. Not even the main campus had a bath like this, when I was a student anyway. I did hear they made some modifications this year. Oh? Looks like you really work out, but what's the story with that big scar on your chest? Ah, right. I actually don't even know when I got it. It's been there as long as I can remember. It doesn't hurt or anything either. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I shouldn't talk about other people's scars when I got plenty of my own. Now that you mention it. Yeah, I can see him on his arm and stuff. You do have quite a few scars, don't you? Not to mention a really nice build. Well, I am an ex-Jaeger. Those things kind of come with the backstory. Oops, my bad. I gotta watch my manners. But you know about my past anyway, don't you? Yeah, I won't deny it. I got some basic info from the intelligence division, so I don't know the little details, but that's so. Well, I shouldn't be here too long. I think I'll head out now. Oh, me too. I'm sure these two will get along just fine. Just give it a little bit of time. Whew, that felt good. Schwarzer, here, it's on me. Coffee milk. Oh, nice and cold, ain't it? Had it in the fridge. It's my way of saying sorry for my bad manners earlier. Got it, thanks. Well then, see ya. You can bathe once a night and during the day on a free day. When bathing, an event will occur between Reen and another character, and they'll both have their CP restored by 100. That should put Reen almost to 200 CP. Oh, well, there's Muse. Does the plan sound okay to you, Maya? Yeah, I've got no problems with it. See you tomorrow. Yes, I look forward to it. I wonder what they're meeting about. Instructor Reen? Eavesdropping? Oh, you're so naughty. Sorry, I didn't mean to. You were talking about your club, right? How's that going? Very well. All thanks to your tender love and care, Instructor Reen. Well, I didn't help out quite that much. Talking to her always throws me for a loop. Keep doing that. Who are you? Bathing feels so nice. Are you bathing soon, Instructor Randolph? Instructor Randolph? Oh, you're not? Oh, you're Instructor Reen. Don't scare me like that. It's scarier that you just took me for Instructor Randolph. Don't you usually wear glasses? I try to keep them off when I'm not at school. It's fun not seeing things too clearly sometimes. Aren't you like that too? Well, my situation is a little different. Anyway, can you see without your glasses? Oh, of course. I haven't mistaken an object for a person yet. That's hard to believe. Okay. No one else here looks very interesting. God dang it. I need to stop that. Okay. What's up with you two? Oh, and there's Ash. You finally decided on something? Oh, they've got some interesting designs, honestly, for characters that look like they should be fodder. Yes, we're going to try it out tomorrow and see how it goes. How's your club coming? From the sound of it, you found a few members. Yep, sure did. Hey again, Instructor Reen. Hey, hello, sorry to interrupt. I said, hey. But it seems like you were both able to decide on the club, huh? Yes, we were. We're going to be starting tomorrow. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I just had to put those pieces together. We're going to be starting tomorrow. Want to come watch? Sure thing. If I have some time, I'll stop by. I'm sure your experiences in your clubs will end up being an important part of your school life. I'm fighting the yawn. So make sure you get plenty of rest for tomorrow. You got it. Understood. What's up, Ash? What are you looking at? Sup, Mr. Hero? What's that magazine you've got there? Wait a second, is this full of a bunch of babes in swimsuits. You got a problem with that? Well, no, I'm not going to say you can't read those, but why don't you do it in your own room? Ah, I see. Can't go around scaring the poor little kiddos. Is that it? You're a real gentleman, Mr. Chevalier. Sheesh. Anyway, have you decided on a club yet? Nah, I'll get around to it later. Don't worry. No way I'm going to be stuck in the student council. Gotta hit the hay now. Night. Yeah, don't stay up too late. He actually reminds me a little bit of Yuji from Persona 5. It's probably just design, but like... Phew. Ah, so that's where you've been. Instructor Reen, do you need something? Yep, I need to give you this. Student notebook received. There are many blank pages. What is their purpose? You can use those pages however you like. For notes in class, your club schedules, even as a diary. Whatever you decide works best for you. What I decide is best for me? Are you alright? I'm just a little tired. I wasn't aware educational institutions required so many decisions to be made on a daily basis. I'm starting to think I had an easier time back when I only went on missions. Is that so? Like I said after school, if you need some help deciding your club, let me know. I'll be there to back you up so you can make your decision at your own pace. At my own pace? I'll try. She's not used to making decisions. That takes care of the student notebooks. I should head back to my room before it gets too late. You know, you should go talk to these guys. These gals. This is gonna be so fun, Tita. I agree. Have you two figured out your club? Yep, we decided to form Cooking Club together. Oh, Cooking Club, huh? The same club Nicholas, Margarita, and Milliam were a part of back in the day. Now that I think of it, you two are the ones who always volunteered to buy the food, huh? I guess Cooking Club would be a good fit for you. What got you interested in cooking? Well, my family owns a tavern, so I grew up with cooking. My parents were off traveling a lot when I was younger, so I cooked for myself a lot. I get the feeling that's not the whole story, Tita. Oh, she's got freckles. It seems to me like there's someone special you want to cook for. Sandy, I mean, why do you think that? Well, I'm sure you'll have a good time together. I'm glad you were able to decide on a club. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you make. Stop by sometime. We'll be happy to share. Yeah, we'll do our best. Alright. No, wait. This guy. I saw him in my class. Ugh. Didn't think it'd be this hard to gather people for the training club. What else out of the lads can I ask? Oh, he's got one of those accents. Okay. He's gonna be a little bit difficult for me to get the hang of. I can't tell if that's me going this way or going up. Oh, that's a bathroom. Let me not do that. That was the female bathroom. Let's not do that. Now the notebooks are all passed out, I'm done with work for the day. Yep. It's usually when it asks us if we want to save and stuff, or, you know, usually gives us a little bit more advancement. I'm surprised his sword is on his wall right now, honestly. This ringtone. I haven't heard this before. This isn't the usual incoming call screen. Someone sending me a file over the Oro network? This screen is round of 7.
Hello, Reen? Can you hear me?
Elliot?
Oh, it worked! The connection went through. Just a sec. Let me turn the video on.
Oh, look at Elliot. His hair is so much better. It is you.
No, see, Reen? Well, I guess it's only been a month since we last talked. But it's been 4 whole months since I've seen your face.
Has it really been that long? Wait, before all that, what's going on with my Arcus?
This was Prince Oliver's doing. He gave you your Arcus too, right? The special program we're using right now is called an app.
Wow, such a... Wow. An app. Can you see my face too?
Crystal clear. Did you get taller again? Your birthday's
Yes.
coming up soon, right?
Oh yeah, next month.
Congratulations on graduating, Reen. From the sound of it, there were a few issues, but I guess everything's all right now.
Yeah, thankfully. You graduated from your music academy just last month too, right? Are you off on your debut tour
Yeah,
now?
I started earlier this month. I was hoping I'd be able to see you in person, along with Machias, of course.
He told me his on-site job training at the Government Accountability Inspectorate. Oh my god. Started right after his graduation. Quite a place to start working
I
in.
can definitely see him going there. But it's like he's putting himself in a position to go up against his dad. I'm a little worried.
I'm sure he'd be fine. I just hope he doesn't wear himself out chasing down injustice. Man, I like to catch up like this with everyone else too. Preferably in person so we can fulfill our promise.
Oh! You remembered?
Reen doesn't forget. Of course I did. Not a day goes by where I don't think about it. Things are pretty hectic here at the branch campus, but sometimes it reminds me of when we were all together.
Well, it is a school. Toa's also an instructor, right? Anyone else I know working there?
Oh yeah, get this. The principal is... Yay! We know it's a free day! Whew. You see how long this episode has been, and that's with them just talking, because we really haven't been doing a whole lot of much. But, I mean, this is JRPGs in general, usually at the start of the game. It's only 9 AM, huh? I bet most students are out and about for their club activities already. I should head out myself. Whew. We really tucked up a storm last night. I can't believe Prince Oliver set up a communication network just for Class 7. He's done so much for us, I can't thank him enough. Alright, first off, I should check the streets by the station. My first free day as a teacher. Time to get started. Money points. About money events. On free days, special events can be triggered with students of Class 7 and other certain characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, but your bond with that character will be strengthened. Note that all unused points will be lost when the story advances and the time of day turns to evening. On the evening of each free day, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger 1 evening exclusive bonding event. It's always best to use all of your bonding events. There is no reason why you should not use all of your bonding events. From every one of them that I've played so far, there is no reason not to use your bonding events. On your free days, you can use bonding points to participate in bonding events with characters marked by an exclamation point. View bonding events allow you to improve your bond with a character. Different bonding events will be available during the daytime and evening. In the evening on your free days, you will receive 1 to 2 additional bonding points. Alright, okay. Alright, we've got a little bit more freedom now. What was this one? I saved 2 times? I mean, this was like the clear, but I'm going to save over this one. Oh, man. Whew. That was a handful to get through, but hey, it's the start of the game. It's gonna be a lot. That's how it works. As things clear up and we get a little bit more freedom, things are gonna be much smoother. But anyway, as it stands now, that is all the time we have for this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. If you like this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next episode.